Hey guys, Charles Austin here again with Liquid Blue Cabarete in Cabarete. Some people have been inquiring to me, what is my foil setup? So today I'm going to show you and I'm going to give you some thoughts. Right here we got the Phantom, you can see it on the other side. It's upside down, but you got the Phantom 1280 by F1 with an extra short fuselage and the Surfwing 250, it should be, with an 85 aluminum mast and the Rocket 4.6 33 liter. So this setup, and then the wings, I use the F1 Strike V2s. Depending on the wind, I use a different size. But in any case, a lot of people have been wondering what setup they should get once they learn. And a lot of this depends on how much you want to work, what conditions you're riding in, and what you actually want to do. For myself, this setup has lasted me the last year and a half for everything from prone foiling to wing foiling in all sorts of conditions. 8 knots all the way up to 30 knots. And it's been great. For the year to come, I'm gonna be doing some upgrades. I'm gonna be getting this foil a little bit smaller. So instead of a 1280, I am gonna ride a 1080 just because now I'm getting more comfortable. I like having a little bit more speed. I managed to test out that 940 Phantom S from F1, which is super, though I realized if the wind is too light, that it's not the wing for me. I'm a little bit on the heavier side. I'm 170 pounds. So a lot of the guys that test it and say it's great, they're 150, and this is something to take into consideration. So I could probably get away with it, but I also don't want to be working every single day, and I want one setup that's gonna do everything. So far, this has done it. I do everything from, like I said, the prone foiling to the winging, though I will shorten this to a 1080 Phantom. I will keep the extra short fuselage as well as the back wing that comes with it. In terms of the mast, I have been using aluminum for as long as I can remember, though I am finally going to get my hands on a full carbon mast, which I believe will help me out because it's going to be a little bit stiffer, it's going to be lighter, and I think it's going to be overall fun. And the board as well. This year, few companies, F1 being one of them, have come out with carbon boards. So I am going to stick to almost the same literage. Right now, I'm on 33 liters. I'm going to get the carbon, which is going to be 36 liters in the size, I believe also 4.6. A little bit of a different shape. As you can see, I have the strap inserts. Here you can't really see it, but I made the holes. So the next board I'm gonna get comes with the inserts nicely, and I can put the 3 straps and it's gonna be amazing. So in terms of deciding what gear to get, if you're gonna get your learning gear, then that gear is only gonna last you up to a certain point. Eventually you're gonna have to switch. And when that moment comes, who knows? But you really need to know what you want the gear for, and if you have the chance to test, then test. Because once you buy it, you got it, and then it's hard to do any sort of refunds or change it once you've used it. But in any case, if you do have the chance to test gear, then you're gonna be able to figure out what you like, how it works, and I highly recommend it because sometimes you test out equipment and then you realize, wow, I could actually ride a smaller board. I could ride a smaller foil. I actually enjoy having more speed. My foil turns very slow on the waves and I want something a little bit smaller that's more snappy. I want to pump downwind. So there's so many foils now for so many different types of styles, and it's important to get what you want. And doing some research, talking to people, you can even write us an email or WhatsApp or Instagram message and we'll get back to you. But it's good to test out gear, find a setup that works for you, and once you learn how to foil and you're feeling comfortable, highly consider cutting down on your equipment because that's where the fun is. Riding swell, doing downwinders, jumping, this is where you're gonna have a lot of fun. And mowing the lawn is great, but doing the rest is even better. So that's the message today, guys, about my setup and also my thoughts on my future setup. A lot of it depends on your weight and your skill level and your wants, so make sure you factor all those things in. Anyways, that is the message for today. So have a good one and we keep in touch.